Welcome back, folks, to Amsoil Speedway here as we wait for the Super Stocks Heat number 1 coming along. 2 prelims in the books here tonight as we go through the lineup. I'm Sarah Wheeler, joined alongside Chad Lyons. And Chad, the Super Stocks, who do you have your eyes on?
It's anyone's game right now. I like Nick Oreskovich and Dan Cherry. They're always strong competitors, but we don't really get to see enough of these Super Stocks. We didn't last year anyways.
No, for the second week in a row we will here tonight. And leading it from last year, Dave Flynn, last week, took home the checkered flag in the Super Stocks feature. He's in the 4th row. You got to think he'll probably make his way up in a hurry.
Well, anybody's ball game on this conservative racing and this packed down, ruddy Amsoil Motor Speedway.
That's true. We'll go through the lineup real quick here as they get bunched up. In the 1st row, number 12 car, Jim Campbell. Next to him, number 30, Kevin Burdick.
In the 2nd row, the 54 of Dan Uranson out of Carlton, Minnesota, next to the 21F of Nick Oreskovich out of Mason, Wisconsin.
And in the 3rd row, 2C, Dan Torchieri. Next to him, number 91, Andy Davey.
In the 4th row, the 29F of Dave Flynn out of Superior, Wisconsin. Next to him, the 77 of Scott Lawrence.
And we are underway, 7 laps to go here as we pick things up. In the front of there, number 30, Kevin Burdick. And right behind him, though, the number 12 car of Jim Campbell. Those two started 1-2, so no surprise to see them at the front of the pack. And as Chad mentioned, conservative racing, the first 2 prelims in the Midwest Modified. The track just doesn't look that great, Chad, so these guys taking it easy in the prelims.
Yeah, like I said, they want to save something for the big feature. That's where the money is. Oh, the 91 getting into the side of the 29 of Dave Flynn. Andy Davey and Dave Flynn making contact through 1 and 2.
And so you got to think all these guys will make it to the feature, so why not take your risks then, play it safe now. It costs you a couple of positions in the pool.
You do want a good starting spot for that feature if you got a fast car, but you don't want to let it all hang out here in the preliminary heats.
A balancing act then, Chad.
Very, very much so.
As we go now with just 5 laps to go in this first heat of the Super Stocks, and coming around front here, the number 30 car of Kevin Burdick out of Proctor right behind him. Number 12 car of Jim Campbell in the 3rd spot, the number 21 car of Nick Oreskovich out of Mason, Wisconsin.
Field kind of strung out here with 4 to go, 3 this time by.
We have not mentioned Dave Flynn's name. Of course, he was the feature winner last weekend, just a week ago here. It looks like he's in the 4th spot there, moving up from the very back of the pack, so not a bad bump up, and it would certainly help his case in the feature.
Yeah, as you remember, Dave Flynn, I believe, is the one that took out that tire in turn number 2. Sent it flying into the middle of the track, really riding that low line.
And I'm sure we'll probably see more of that tonight with the track conditions the way they are as these guys battle. With 2 laps to go here, still way out in front. He's been the whole way through. Kevin Burdick behind him in the 12 car, Jim Campbell. And then in the 3rd spot, the number 21 car of Nick Oreskovich, but right on his tail, 29 there of Dave Flynn, who we mentioned earlier. As we go with 1 lap remaining here, the first heat of the Super Stocks here at Amsoil Speedway. Thanks so much for joining us. As you see Kevin Burdick out in front of the rest of the pack. A battle for 2nd, though, I think, as we come around the last curve here.
They aren't going to get too aggressive, though, I don't think. Like I said, they want to make it that big show. It's not really worth it right now to pull out all the stops.
And that's exactly why Kevin Burdick took the checkered flag there in heat number 1 in the Super Stocks. The 2nd spot, number 12 car of Jim Campbell. The 3rd spot, the 21 of Nick Oreskovich. Those 3 guys were in the same spots the whole way through. And that was exactly how the first 2 prelims were of Midwest Modifieds as well.